Kia ora everybody. I just wanted to jump on and share something that I've been receiving or feeling into these last 3 weeks. It's felt like I'm sharing because this message is around purpose and around, I feel like there's been this profound shift in consciousness, and almost like the axis of the earth has been going like and even me, like I'm quite clear in my purpose and in my projects. There's still been this energy that has almost destabilized the frequency or foundation around my ideas and alignment of purpose, and it's like the way that we relate to purpose is being brought into question, and it feels like there's an expansion being asked, a shift of attunement being asked of us to relate to purpose with a completely different framework, where there is space of the unknown, where the reason for our existence and our incarnation on earth looks different, and the way that we have been attuning to our incarnation is creating, it needs to stop, and that it's following a trajectory of a collective consciousness which no longer serves the vibration or ascension of our species and well-being of this planet. And this is really interesting for me to sit with this energy, as in I think it's 3 weeks we're starting the Purpose and Pathway online course, which I'm facilitating, and it's a shamanic 6-week journey of diving really deep into this idea of purpose, and then how do we bridge this idea of purpose into real grounded steps and fortify it with the support of your spiritual team, your allies, the divine. A little honeybee has just landed on my wrist and is on the crystals on my bracelet. And so I'm sitting with the course and how I'm going to framework this, and how am I going to, how do these teachings want to come through? How does this journey want to come through? And I'm being asked to open, and I'm being asked to be with this idea of purpose in a completely different way, different even for me. And I've done a lot of work around purpose. So there is this sense of sort of being a bit lost or directionless, I'm feeling, in the collective consciousness, that somehow we need to pause and wait in that unknown and in that space, and to just be with that. And there's something really transformational happening there, and I want to speak to that transformational space and encourage you, if you feel that, to just be there and breathe and take time for the silence. Take time to move slower throughout your day. Take time to be in nature. Take time to spend with the plants and the animals and the earth and the clay and your creative expression and movement. Because when we do all of these things, it allows the conscious brain to shut down, and the subconscious, and things happen there in the subtle fields and the subtle realms. And I sense that the elementals are playing an important role throughout this as well, and that there is almost, there's a threshold there in how we relate to the elementals, the unseen beings who, patriarchy, who are guardians of the living world. And I'm sure there's a lot there around how we relate to this existence. So I still have spaces available with the online course, and I welcome you to join us. I welcome you to join us if this exploration sings to you. I'm going to be sitting and listening to how the teachings wish to come through and the modules, and grounding and anchoring that over the next 2 weeks. Because the way I work is as a channel, so Spirit tells me what to do, and then I just do it. And a lot of my training is around being the hollow bone for the divine and something greater to move through me, and to remain open as I can throughout the process of teaching and facilitation, and that I remain clear, and that way we have a living journey, a living body of knowledge birthing, that we are co-creating and together, and it's a much different way of teaching and facilitating, and I really like working this way. It's something else, eh? It's something else. It's incredible, and this shift that I'm feeling with the axis of the earth tilting, and our inner axes tilting, our inner compass tilting, is fascinating, and the timing is fascinating coming up to this course. So I'm really curious to see how this is going to unfold together, and I can't wait to share this space, this container with you. And great blessings, everyone. So much love to you. Here's some river blessing for you from the whenua where I live. Yeah.